grouping of resistors. There are two types of grouping, series grouping and parallel grouping. In series grouping, the potential difference or the potential drop on each resistor is different, but the current flowing through all the resistors is same. It means potential difference on first resistor is V1, on second is V2, and then third is V3. So the total potential V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. And the value of potential according to Ohm's law is V equal to IR. IR equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3, where I is common, and finally we got R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Means the equivalent resistance in the series combination will be algebraic sum of all the resistors. In case of parallel combination, potential drop on each resistor is same, but the current flowing through the resistors or the arm is different. That's why I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. And we know that value of current I equal to V by R. Now put the value of current in form of V and R in this equation, and we got V by R equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. V is again common, and finally 1 by R equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. If we want to find the potential drop on a single resistor, then the formula for single resistor will be V1 equal to R1 upon R1 plus R2 into V, and for V2 is equal to R2 upon R1 plus R2 into V. Now let us take an example that how to solve a multiple resistance network to find the equivalent resistance. Suppose we have a multiple resistance network like this. Then first you have to start with the method of successive reduction. Start from any side, either from the left or from right. We will start from left side. These two resistors are in series combination. That's why the equivalent will be R equal to R1 plus R2, means R and R is 2R. Then we can replace these two resistance with the resistance of value 2R, and our circuit will reduce. And the same process will happen until and unless we will not got a single resistance, and that will be the equivalent resistance of this circuit. Now continuously solve the circuit with series and parallel combination, and after solving it we will got 3 by 2R is our equivalent resistor of this network. In some examples, if we have a network like this, then we can easily solve it with the help of the concept of Wheatstone bridge. According to Wheatstone bridge, if P by Q is equivalent to R by S, then the central arm have zero current. Means we can remove the arm and our circuit will be simple to solve or to find the equivalent resistance. In some typical cases, if we have an infinite loop resistance network, then also we can easily solve it with the help of a simple formula. If we have a circuit like this, an infinite network circuit, then the formula to find the equivalent resistance between terminal A and B is RAB equal to 1 by 2 R1, 1 plus root 1 plus 4 R2 by R. Let us take an example of IIT JEE. In this case, our network have multiple resistances. To solve this network, we have to balance both the loops and remove the middle resistors 2R. And now the circuit will be easy to find the equivalent resistance. When we remove middle 2R resistors, the remaining resistors are 4R, 2R and 4R in parallel. Then the equivalent resistance of these three resistors will be 2 capital R into small r upon capital R plus small r. Now let us take another tricky example or Ivan IQ trick. We have a circuit in which a source, a resistance box, a galvanometer and an external resistance with key are connected. Resistance of external resistor is 40 ohm. when we press the key, then the deflection of galvanometer will be half. Now find the value of resistance of galvanometer. As you can see that if 40 ohm resistor parallel with the galvanometer, then after pressing the switch, value of current in the galvanometer will be half. It means equal amount of current will flowing through galvanometer and external resistance. And the only case when the equal amount of current flowing through the wires is that the resistance of galvanometer and external resistance is same. It means resistance of galvanometer is again 40 ohm. It's very simple.